Yo, 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 welcome back to another episode of Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy, Suns fan Randy. I'm gonna try to keep this one short and sweet, man. We cannot afford today. Like, in the sense of, like, today's game was just one of those games where we was just off. Everybody was just cold as fuck. And I know if you've been a Suns fan long enough and you've been a Devin Booker fan long enough, you kind of know that Devin Booker go through these stretches where he just cold as shit and it's just like he can't get shit going or whatever. And it's just like typically right before the playoffs. And today it wasn't like he was inefficient, but it was just like I just feel like he just couldn't get his shot. Like, if that makes sense. Like, he just wasn't taking them. He wasn't taking open looks and shit like that. He finished with 14, 4, and 9. So I guess, like, if you're looking at the stats, like, it don't really tell of the game, but it was just one of those just like he couldn't get shit going. Finished with 5 fouls and shit like that, 3 turnovers, and then KD couldn't really carry. And so, like I said, everybody else was cold. So it was just like once I seen the second air ball, I was like, yeah, like this is. Once I seen Grayson Allen airball that first one, I was like, yeah, like this ain't one of those. So it's just like we can't afford to have these type of games right now. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, like they happen, especially during, like, in the season, in the middle of the season, shit like that, beginning like that. These kind of games happen. So it's just like right now, like what we're trying to do and where we're trying to go, like we can't literally cannot afford to have these type of games, but it happens. So we lost. We got our ass whooped, and that's kind of why I said what I said in the previous video, where it's just like this team is just the most confusing team to ever root for, like, ever. And it's just like you just don't like. It's just this team literally just makes no fucking sense, like, at all. Like, it makes entirely no sense. Why would Josh Okogie get 14 minutes tonight? Makes no sense. Why Bo didn't get no run for real until like the last couple minutes made absolutely no sense to me, especially when Nurk couldn't give you nothing. Like, Nurk couldn't do, like, you would think that they would come out and impose like they kind of play style on the Thunder, like just be physical and slow shit down and shit like that. But I don't know what the fuck happened with the game plan, or if there was a game plan or whatever, because it's just like I feel like matchup wise, especially with no Shea, like the way that this game played out should have been way different. It should have been a way slower game. It should have been way more like, let's attack the mismatch. I get it, like that's playoff basketball and I'm waiting for that, but it's just like we don't have the time to we can't afford to lose these kind of games. You know what I mean? So it's just like shit is just weird, man. Like it is what it is. Rooting for this team. Like I said, I'm looking forward to like more of the off season at this point, because it's just like I feel like Suns fans as a whole, like, we just stressed out over this team. It was just I feel like everybody has slowly become like over it. Like, we're just over it. Like, it is what it is. Like I said, and I continue to say, I don't think Kevin Durant stay after this year. Like, depending on how it goes, if we don't make the playoffs or if we get put on the first round, I think KD is out of here. That's just my personal opinion. That's my personal theory. Because I just feel like we've done everything, and if we've done everything and we still can't win, I feel like he's gonna be looking for the door. That's just what it is. So yeah, man. So it's not too much to break out. Shout out to the Thunder, man. They did their thing tonight. They got a lot of young pieces. They're gonna be good for a real long time. Like, I really like Isaiah Joe. Like, he's one of my favorites on the Thunder. But yeah, they just get everybody on the team is just super duper solid. Everybody can ball. They play together. They play. You know what I'm saying? They got high IQ. Like, Josh Giddey coming out giving you 23 fucking points is like, it's embarrassing. Like, if Josh Giddey comes out giving you 23 points, then it's just like, what do you really say? What can you say? Like, Josh Giddey just gave you 23, 7, and 9. And it's just like, and how many threes he made? 1 3. And it was just, he was killing Nurk. And it's just, I don't like that, in the sense of, I don't like how Frank didn't make the adjustments when it's just like we brought him in to make adjustments. So it's just like, if you're gonna do what Monty was gonna do, we could have kept Monty and then kept that culture. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we sacrificed the culture when we hired Frank, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, we can sacrifice the culture as long as we got logic in the building. And it seemed like we don't even got that. So it's just like, and now it got me looking around like, okay, like, if we do fire Frank, I feel like that's a conversation we need to have as Suns fans. Like, all right, if the consensus in the community is like, all right, let's get rid of Frank, then who do we go after? Because Kevin Young ain't it. Like I don't know how much David Fizdale has been handicapped, but I feel like that's a guy I wouldn't be mad at if they gave him the reins. But if we let go of Frank, who do we really go get? You know what I mean? Like Nick Nurse ain't on the table no more, so it's just like I think that's a real conversation that needs to be had amongst Suns fans. Because, like I said, it's so fucking weird, man. It's so fucking weird. Some days I'm ready for the play, and some days I'm not. Like, because it's just like the sixth seed is right there. It's just like it's right fucking there. Like it's right fucking there. And then we still got the Mavericks playing the Sacramento Kings, so it's just like it's right there. We could do this for real. So it's just like imperative, especially for Monday. Like we absolutely have to win. Like Monday, if we lose on Monday, I'm gonna just be like, you know what, fuck it. Like we're in the plan. Like that's just what it is. Like I'm just let go of all playoff six seed like matchup hope. Like we're just in the fucking playing and we're getting bounced in the first round. So it's just like that's just what it is. So we absolutely positively have to win on Monday. Like no exceptions, but like I said, it's not too much to break down. We just came out and got our ass whooped, and everybody was just fucking cold. That's just what it was, and we didn't do anything about it. We didn't, you know what I mean? Like nobody like took pride in it tonight. But till next time, man. Peace.